fatherly advice for Elias?
Uh, it's you know what it's been a long time since I went through that feeling of the first one. Obviously, it's an exciting feeling. It's a lot of emotion, and it's one of those things. I know everyone that's been through it will agree. It's kind of one of those hurry up and wait type of things. You're just waiting around, waiting for that moment. But enjoy the moment. It's definitely life changing and in a great way. And yeah, just enjoy the moment.
Do we make too much of that last meeting between these two teams? I know we spoke in New York, and you said that kind of reminded you of old school hockey. You don't see a lot of that. Even Darryl mentioned we just don't see a lot of that. But we make too much of that, or is that the way it should be when teams get together?
Well, I think both teams were just trying to get back into things coming off the All-Star break and all that type of stuff, and it's just one of those things I think that just naturally happens in a game. So they're a physical team, and so are we, and it made for an entertaining hockey game. So here we are, just over a week later, playing the same opponent, and they had a big win last night in Edmonton, and for us, obviously, we need to get back in the win column. So two teams that are wanting to win every game and looking for results, and that'll make for another good matchup here.
I was going to say, is that matchup maybe just what this room needs?
I think so, yeah, for sure. And obviously, we weren't happy with the result because we did play a good game in New York and only get 1 out of 2 points. And tonight, it's all the focus and energy needs to go into doing what we need to do to get 2 points.
You don't read too much into one game, I realize that, but just the idea of how you try to steady the ship when the group's maybe feeling it, like the game against Detroit.
Well, I think when you have a game like that happen, you gotta find a way to come together, and the only way you get back in the win column and start getting wins and playing the way that you want to is when you come together and start playing together. So that's something that we need to do, and we got to find that consistency in our game, and the effort's there, and it's not a lack of effort or wanting to do the right thing. It's just about like I said, just playing together and coming together and executing so that we get the result that we want.
Just because that game was so much fun, like it's one that I think a lot of us did sort of circle on the calendars, obviously overtime, the physicality, all of it. Does it feel big?
Well, yeah, I mean, every game is big for us now, regardless of the opponents. But is there carryover? For sure. I mean, just because of the way the game went, you get excited. Also, original six team, and they have really good traveling fans and all that type of stuff. So to me, that that adds to it. So yeah, lots to look forward to, and it is a really, for us, every game is a big game from here on out, and it starts here tonight.
It looks like Trouba's sort of a throwback blue liner, guy that hits big in open ice but clean. Does that kind of change how you approach playing him now that you're seeing him again pretty quick here?
Well, I mean, you always that he's a physical player, and that he finishes checks, and and he's able to do that and willing to do that. So you always that before you play against an opponent like that. So you're just ready for it, and my approach has been towards type of player like that, is try to get him before he gets you.
Just generally, what do you make of the race in the Pacific Division, and by extension the wild card right now? Just the Pacific in general, or specifically, pardon me, is tight 1 through 5 right now.
Yeah, it's tight, and there's a third of the season left, and still lots of points to be had, and all you can really do is focus on what you can control, and we're gonna have a lot of divisional matchups here to close out the season. So like I said, it starts here tonight with a big game, and then we can focus on what we need to after that. But yeah, it's a tight race. You know, I know just like everyone that's focusing on the Pacific Division, you're looking at it, you know, daily, and you know, it'll make for an entertaining finish.